Hello, everybody. This is Justin Reich with J. Reich Hormone Optimization, and I want to go over food intolerances and how they impact your results. Let me first just start off with what food intolerances are. Food that may seemingly be healthy may impact your results and may be detrimental to your results. It may cause an inflammation response. There's many reasons why this may happen, everything from genetic predispositions as well as just overconsumption of a certain type of food over time can cause your body to create an inflammation response towards that food. So what may be good for her may be bad for him. Broccoli may be good for him, but broccoli may be bad for her. Okay, so seemingly good, healthy foods you may be intolerant to, and that can dramatically impact your results. And I'm going to show you how that can happen here. So this was a recent test done by one of my clients, and I'll go into, just as I explained it to him, I'll explain it to you here. So a food intolerancy test, there's a specific test that I go with, and not all lab tests are created equal. That's across the board here. So it's important to know what test to get, where to get it, and obviously why. So with this, we're going to go into this food intolerancy test. It's pretty clear graphically. Green is good, yellow is beware, and red is out of range, avoid it. And so all the foods that are indicated in the green are good to go. There's no inflammation response to be cautious about. Yellow, I recommend avoiding just because you're getting in near the red and you need to avoid it. Your body is reacting to it in a way that is going to cause inflammation. And let me go over a point. What is systemic inflammation? It's an inflammation response, whether it's caused by food in this case or otherwise. It is going to slow or impact your recovery, your performance, your mood, emotion, mental state, your performance that way, and all the systems that regulate hormones, detoxification, and otherwise. So your overall health is impacted by inflammation. And it's one thing that we know, reducing inflammation is going to improve recovery. It's going to improve your ability to lean up, lose weight effectively, and it's going to improve your overall health and well-being. So reducing inflammation, eliminating the things that cause systemic inflammation is the first step. You could add supplements and all the other stuff in the world, but if you're not eliminating things, you're going to be impacting your result. You're not going to be getting the results you deserve and are putting in the effort for. So, going into this, soft cheeses and hard cheeses are clearly in the red for this individual, and he was surprised. Cheese was a staple in his diet every single day. 2-3 meals a day, he was adding cheese to meat, adding cheese to things that were seemingly healthy, aged cheddar cheese, and it's not doing well for him. And he's had symptoms of bloating, he's had symptoms of distended gut and other issues. And this is a clear indicator that he is doing some damage to his gut, and that's going to affect everything in his body. So eliminating hard cheeses is going to be in his diet going forward. And then yogurt shows an inflammation response as well. So we need to eliminate that. Going into the next one, wheat being a big possible, it's in the middle ground right here. He needs to eliminate it just to not get it into the red. You're causing an inflammation response, avoid it. You can find other alternatives. It may not be optimal for your liking, but if your goals are important enough to you, you're going to make the choices that are going to be in favor of your goals, obviously. So we got nuts. Nuts are a big staple in his diet, not only for snacking, but for the meat and nuts breakfast. And we can find that almond and almond roasted are inflammatory. Let me make it a point here. This particular lab test goes into far greater detail than other lab tests and food intolerancy tests. They're not all created equal. This test in particular measures out not only the different forms of the food, but also it cross-contaminates them, meaning it mixes these foods with other foods. Very rarely do you ever eat one type of food by itself. You don't just eat asparagus. You don't just eat meat by itself. Some do, but you mix in seasonings, you mix in other things, and that can cause a cross-contamination reaction within the body. So they are mixing foods together and not only testing the individual food, but also the cross-reactivity of the food. So it mimics real life. it's practical. It's actually usable information here. And you can find that cashews have been a staple in his diet for the past 3 months. It's been a very common thing that he's had on a frequent basis, and he is extremely inflammatory to it, especially the cashew roasted. He's 3 times the index mark, the reference mark right here. Very inflammatory. That's obviously something that is not playing in his favor for his goals. So elimination of these nuts are absolutely key. It's not meaning that he can't have any nuts. Macadamia, hazel, and Brazil nuts are all in the clear right there. So that's good. Pistachios don't do well for him. So this is all individual. So what's good for him or what's bad for him may be good for you. It's important to understand that. So everybody's different here. Popcorn. So different forms of corn that they test, and popcorn is an inflammation response for him. When you take into consideration food, an egg is a great example. When you cook an egg, there's no returning the egg into the normal form. You denature the protein in such a way and things change. So your body is going to react to that molecule of protein or that structure of protein differently than it is a raw egg. Same thing goes with corn. Cooked corn versus raw corn, different. So we can see popcorn is a no-go for him. Potatoes, all those other things, he's all in the clear there. So it gives you options, and you know what you need to be eating and what you need to avoid. Very important. Coconut meat and water. Coconut cream would probably be out of the question for him. So what's healthy for me is not healthy for him. Just gives you the example right here. Pineapple was the other big smack in the face for him too. He was having pineapple, it's his favorite fruit. He was having it as a staple post-workout and having it as a snack. It's not doing any good for him. It's very inflammatory for him. That's going to cause issues and impede upon his results. So it just sheds a lot of light on what he needs to be doing. You can see the other intolerances here. Another one I want to point out here is the gum. The different gums you find in foods and processed foods to hold things together, especially gluten-free stuff. You'll find a lot of these gums in. This is pro-inflammatory for him. He needs to avoid it. So looking at the ingredients, this is important. He needs to avoid these. So the other thing is beverages. He's all in the clear for that. But for some individuals, green tea or other coffees or other drinks that are seemingly healthy may be pro-inflammatory, and that will impede upon your results dramatically. Can't emphasize that enough. So that is the lab testing, food intolerancy lab testing, and how that applies to your results and how inflammation can impact your results. So going forward, if this is of interest to you, this is all a part of my hormone optimization program. What it is, it's nutrition coaching. I do it both locally and remotely, so you can do it practically anywhere in the world. We do lab testing. Body composition is the one that I can only do in person, unless I get a practitioner who can do the proper body composition testing, which is not, unfortunately, everywhere. But that is a part of the program as well. So lab testing and results analysis of the labs, such as I went over this food intolerancy test with you today. It would be the same thing that I would go over with you personally and apply it to what you need to be doing. Other lab tests such as toxicity, heavy metals, and hormone and nutrient deficiency lab tests are all a part of the mix here. So we can do that remotely and get you tested out locally. Supplements and hormone optimization protocols that address the results that we find from the lab testing, in addition to gut and health repair, mental and physical performance, sleep and recovery, nutrient deficiencies, which impact all of those things and more, toxicities such as heavy metals, chemicals, and xenobiotics, which be like xenoestrogens that mimic hormones that disrupt the whole hormonal cascade and can throw everything off and cause systemic inflammation and reduction in sex hormone production such as testosterone, as well as increase body composition, body fat, I should say. So no matter what your goal is, whether it's weight loss, body composition, performance, energy, health, this all applies because you increase your health, you improve your health, you're going to improve your performance, your recovery, everything. So this is all a part of the program. So if you've tried everything and the pounds won't come off, or you want to take your health and performance to the next level, and you're absolutely serious about getting results, this is a program you may want to consider, because I go deep. We go deep and pull back the layers and really find what drives health, what drives performance, and optimize the systems that will impact that. So this is not for the faint of heart. This is not for individuals who just want to go in and kick the tires and just do some healthy eating. That's a part of it, but we can go really deep in understanding how the systems are operating and how we can optimize your immune system, optimize your health, and optimize your performance and recovery. So the ones who see results are the ones who put in the work. And that is something I find they follow the direction, they tell me what I need to know, and they get results because they put in the work and the effort. That cannot be understated there. So if you're interested in signing up for my hormone optimization program, you can apply online at jreichtraining.com/apply. You can also find out just more information in general on the website jreichtraining.com, as well as my social media sites. You can text or call my business line, which is 630-599-8688. Text, you can just send some information. Just say, hey, I'm interested in hormone optimization, and I can send you more information. Or you can just simply go to the website and apply, and I'll see you and I'll reach out to you after you submit your application. You can also message or comment below with saying that you're interested, and I'll message you with further details. So that's it for my hormone optimization program and how food intolerances impact your results. Thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day.